Please welcome to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe and to press the bell for more notifications, for more videos. Welcome. So today we are going to teach ourselves the difference between design mix of concrete and nominal mix of concrete. So we shall start by discussing design mix. What do we mean by design mix? So design mix, it can be defined as the process of selecting suitable ingredients of concrete and determining their relative proportions with the object of producing concrete of certain minimum strength and durability as economically as possible. So we have said that it can be defined as the process of selecting suitable ingredients of concrete and determining their relative proportions with the object of producing, with the object of producing concrete of certain minimum strength, minimum strength, and durability as economically as possible, and durability as economically as possible. So that is what we mean by design mix. So point number two, when it comes to know the design mix, is that design mix is a mix considering, so that was number one. Number one was the definition. Number two will say that design mix is A mix is a mix considering all ratio of mix by weight. Mix by weight. You understand? Where the strength of concrete can be reduced. And then point number 3, when it comes to understanding what we mean by design mix, is that it is performance-based concrete. Number 3, design mix, it is a performance-based concrete. Point number 4 that we will note about the meaning of design mix is that it is adopted for higher grade of concrete. Design mix is adopted for higher grades of concrete. And then when it comes again to the design mix, point number 5 is that it has quality control. It has quality control. And then design mix also, the water content could be modified taking into account the compaction factor value. That is, we mean laboratory-based test. Water content could be modified. Water content could be modified. That you mean laboratory-based tests. Lab-based tests. And then again, design mix is that the entrapped air content, considering according nominal maximum size of aggregate. It has nominal maximum size of aggregates. Nominal maximum size of aggregates. And then point number 8, which is our last point when we talk about the design mix, is that not much consideration for trial mixes. Trial mixes are not much considered. Trial mixes are not much considered. So that's what we mean by design mix. Now we are going to talk about the nominal mix. We're going to talk about nominal mix, so that now we will be able to differentiate the difference between design mix and nominal mix of concrete. So when it comes to nominal mix is that when the concrete is produced by taking standard arbitrary proportions of concrete ingredients, it is known as the nominal mix. So standard arbitrary proportions of concrete ingredients. So when you take standard arbitrary proportions, proportions of concrete ingredients, and when we talk of ingredients, we mean this the cement, sand, and the coarse aggregate, which is the ballast. So that is known as the nominal mix. That is known as the nominal mix. Point number two that we are going to consider in this differentiation is that nominal mix is a mix considering all ratio in volume. It is a mix considering all ratios in what? In volume. So when we talk of considering all ratios in volume, we mean by saying that if we use 1 kilogram, 1 cubic meter of cement, we are going to use 3 cubic meters of sand to 6 cubic meters of aggregate. That is for class 10 of concrete for a nominal mix. So it is a mix considering all ratios in terms of volume. So for example, again, if you are using a certain bucket, so that bucket it has a certain volume. So that bucket is the one that you are going to use for the ratios of the ingredients of that concrete. So that one will consider it as a nominal mix of concrete. Then number 3 is that it is prescriptive type of concrete. It is a prescriptive type of concrete. Prescriptive type of concrete. It is prescribed. Point number 4 about the nominal mix is that it is used in ordinary concrete involving concrete grade not higher than M20 or not higher than class 20 of concrete. It is used in ordinary concrete involving grades that are not higher than class 20, involving grades that are not higher than grade 20 or M20 class of concrete. And then point number 4 that we are going to note so that we can know the difference about the nominal mix and the design mix is that when it comes to the nominal mix, there is no quality control. Remember that we have said in the design mix there is quality control. It is a design mix that considers quality control. But this one, for nominal mix, there is no quality control. So that is another difference between the nominal mix and the design mix, or rather the design mix and the nominal mix. In the design mix, there is quality control, and in the nominal mix, there is no quality control. And also, nominal mix is used in ordinary concrete, which are not higher than class 20 of concrete. Point number 6 that we can note is that the water-cement ratio is based on durability criteria, is based on durability criteria. Another point that we are going to note, point number 7, is that in nominal mix, the water content can be modified. Water content in nominal mix, it can be modified. And this one, it can be done by a slum test. This one, it can be determined, the water content will be determined by something we call a slum test. This is a test that is done on the field using a cone, a tool called a cone. So point number 8 is that no entrapped air content is considered. In the nominal mix, no entrapped air content is considered. And then the last point that we are going to note, that is about the difference between the nominal mix and the design mix, is that in nominal mix, trial mixes concept is mentioned. Trial mixes concept is mentioned. So those are the differences between nominal mix and the design mix. If somebody asks you a question or to differentiate between nominal mix of concrete and the design mix of concrete, these are the points that you're supposed to consider, or these are the points that you're supposed to know. So in summary, we are going to say that nominal mix is an art and design mix is a science. So for nominal mix, specifies the proportions of the cement, sand, and aggregates without making special effort to know their individual properties. Nominal mix has volumetric batching. However, design mix is a process where each and every ingredient of the concrete is first tested in the laboratory, and weigh batching is a must for the design mix. So that is what we are supposed to know about the differences between the design mix and nominal mix. Thank you very much, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you.